Izzy Vatasharo, Rebecca Wong, and Lucy Weinig.
Throughout this school year, we presented Portrait of a Graduate Awards to recognize students who displayed the characteristics of the four pillars: disciples, citizens, thinkers, and pioneers. Recipients received a certificate and were given a corresponding pin to wear for the month. We would like to recognize those who received a Portrait of a Graduate Award this year. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been read. Please hold your applause until we have named all of our recipients for this year. Pioneers: Rebecca Wong, Izzy Vatasharo, Sarah Eastman, Molly Silvan. Let's give a round of applause for our pioneers. For our disciples: Olivia Panunto, Ava Crass, Sienna Rapucci, Ella Persolio, Olivia Filipowski. And a round of applause for our disciples. Citizen: Rebecca Wong. And a round of applause for Rebecca. And our thinkers: Jojo Schlecht, Riley Burke, and Shahrazad McGee. And a round of applause for our thinkers. To close out the 2020-2021 school year, we would like to present one more round of Portrait of a Graduate Awards. Please stand when your name is called and stay standing until I am done reading your highlights, and we will have a round of applause after each pillar. Disciple: this student shows tremendous compassion for others. She has shown awareness of and care for those around her and in the world. She thinks about what someone else's situation might be and tries to consider the implications thereof. She's always respectful and chooses her words carefully. She was also a very active team member in the 6th grade innovation project, Be Sweet, Not Sour, which was an anti-cyberbullying campaign. Our end of year Disciple Award is presented to Sarah Smith. Congratulations, Sarah. Citizen: throughout our novel studies this year, this student has consistently demonstrated an interest in and compassion for people and their stories. She worked to understand the perspectives of others with an open mind and was able to make connections between literature, herself, and the world at large. Our end of the year Citizen Award is presented to Abby Selzer. Thinker: this student has worked very hard on her climate change project in science, ensuring that her research is accurate and her letter is convincing. She always looks to make connections in French, whether it be to English or something else that's related in French. She's curious about how language works. Our end of the year Thinker Award is presented to Lucy Weinig. And Pioneer: this student was so determined to not let her past slow her down. She was in every class painting what she could and practicing new ways to hold her paintbrush and canvas to make it all work. She even played in the spring concert with that cast as well and had the same determination in all of her Math League. We would like to recognize our Math League team members from this year. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until the entire group has been read. We will have a round of applause after the last person has been named. 6th grade, Abby Seltzer. In 7th grade, Riley Burke, Sarah Eastman, Elena Ferreter, Olivia Filipowski, Claire Gordon, Katie Rizidlo, Anne Schofield, Caroline Scholl, Izzy Batashero, Lauren Verneau, Rebecca Wong, and Lucy Weinig, and our Math League for the 2020-2021 school year. One of the big moments of 7th grade is our 7th grade science fair. We would like to recognize the 7th grade class for a job well done with their science fair projects. We are so proud of the hard work and creativity that you each put into your ideas and project. Our alumni judges were blown away by your projects and presentations, and it took them quite a while to decide on our special award winners. Special award winners, when your name is called, please stand. Stay standing until the whole group has been read, and we will have a round of applause at the end. First place overall, Alice McAleenan. Second place overall, Claire Gordon. Third place overall, Julia Lundgren. Our Best Presenter Award, Caroline Scholl. Our Community Impact Award, Allie Prince. And our Originality Award, Rebecca Wong. So a round of applause for our So after our science fair in February, the next step is the Newcastle County Science Fair, which typically is in person. This year it was virtual, but it didn't slow us down. And at the virtual Newcastle County Science Fair in March, the 7th grade earned 12 awards. The following students either placed in their category or won a special award. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all awards have been read. We will have a round of applause at the end. The awards were JoJo Schlecht for Musical Plants, Best in Show, and First Place Botany. Physics, First Place Julia Lundgren for the Great Brownie Baking Race, and Third Place Katie Residlo for Inside versus Outside Basketball. Engineering, Second Place Rebecca Wong for A Bumpy Road to Success. Consumer Science, First Place Alice McAleenan for the Best GPS. Second place, Izzy Batashero, the Sunscreen Solution. And third place, Elena Ferreter for the Speed of Chargers. For biochemistry, first place, Riley Burke, coconut oil versus butter. Is there really a difference? Second place, Ann Schofield, last color standing. Third place, Caroline Scholl, density of frosting. And for chemistry, first place, Lucy Weinig for the density defrost. So a round of applause for all of our The first and second place winners at the Newcastle County Fair advanced to the Delaware Valley Science Fair, which was JoJo, Julia, Rebecca, Alice, Izzy, Riley, and Lucy. JoJo won the botany category at the Delaware Valley Science Fair. She will advance to the Broadcom Masters National Middle School Competition this summer. So congratulations. Science Olympiad. We'd like to recognize the Middle School Science Olympiad team for all of their hard work and for adapting to a virtual competition this year. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been read. We will have a round of applause at the end. So our 2020-2021 Science Olympiad members were Julia Lundgren, Juliana Maceda, Alice McAleenan, Ella Persolio, Allie Prince, JoJo Schlecht, Abby Seltzer, Molly Sylvan, Izzy Batashero, Rebecca Wong. For a round of applause for our Science Olympiad team. So as I mentioned, they had to compete in the Delaware Science Olympiad virtual tournament in March. The following students and teams placed in the tournament. For their circuit lab, Ella and Molly placed 9th place. For Crime Busters, Alice and Allie placed 6th. For Food Science, Juliana placed 5th. For Machines, Alice and Julia placed 10th. And Meteorology, Izzy and JoJo placed 9th. So congratulations to our students and teams that placed at the tournament. All right, middle school band awards. So Mrs. Walton wanted to recognize a 6th and 7th grader for outstanding growth and superior performance this year. Please stand when your name is called, and we'll have a round of applause after both recipients have been named. For 6th grade, Sienna Rapucci, and for 7th grade, Rebecca Wong. Mrs. Walton also wanted to recognize some of our middle schoolers as far as music awards. So in recognition of outstanding growth and leadership in musical performance, our middle school music awards go to in 6th grade, Ella Persolia, and in 7th grade, Alice McAleenan. And Mrs. Walton also wanted to recognize, she coined it Best Virtual Learner Music Award, and that goes to Scarlett Murphy. So Scarlett, if you're watching, congratulations. I would now like to call Mrs. Julie Hanlon, our lower school, middle school athletic coordinator, up for our athletic portion of the event.
Today is a celebration of all of you moving up, but also a celebration of your hard work, teamwork, skills learned, confidences gained, and friendships solidified in our athletes. I'm Julie Hanlon, the lower and middle school athletic coordinator. I'd like to take the time to announce each sports team, their coaches, and highlights from each team that I asked each coach to provide to me. Also, the coaches have selected their most improved and Servium awards for each team. If your name is called to receive an award, please come up to the stage. We have a round of applause after each team has been announced. First up is fall sports. Cross country was coached by Eileen Koenig. Assistants and volunteers included Kristen DePalma, Maria Rapucci, Marissa Fasciolo, Kevin Ross, Chuck Eagerville, Kevin Poole, and Michelle Ray. This was definitely an unusual year because of COVID. Practices full of social distancing, masks, and sanitizing didn't slow us down though. Our new large group of 3rd graders took the challenge of Brandywine Creek's many hills in stride. Our returning 4th through 8th graders showed them the ropes. Soon they were experts at the hearth break, double trouble, and maintenance. With smaller, more spread out meets, we got to experience new meet locations, including Lum's Pond and Fox Point State Park. Canby Park became our home away from home this year as we competed several times, but there did not have the chance to compete at our home park, Brandywine Creek. We made sure to maintain some of our traditions like the river run, and we enjoyed our Halloween run and scavenger hunt with everyone dressing up to run a course to find clues hidden around the park. The championship meet was held at St. Mark's. Congrats to the 6th grade group for winning their grade level. For awards, varsity, most improved, Alice McAleenan, and Servium went to an 8th grader. For JV, most improved went to a 4th grader, and Servium, Harper Johns. Let's have a round of applause for our cross-country team. Now on to winter sports and the basketball teams. Varsity C team, coached by Ryan Residlo and assisted by Jen Dufresne. This basketball season was obviously a lot different than most, but I think we were all very appreciative that we had a season. We were impressed with how this group of girls came together and really supported each other. The girls motivated each other and ended up with a winning season and a shot at the championship against St. John's. Although we fell short of the title, the team gave everything they had. It was great to witness the growth and development of the team throughout the season. Congratulations on a successful year. For awards, most improved, Riley Burke. Servium went to an 8th grader. Let's have a round of applause for our varsity C team. Next, varsity Y team, coached by Eric Palmer and assisted by Dee Shepard. let's just dive right into talking about those 9 amazing young ladies who gave us a lot of laughs, excitement, dedication, and hard work throughout the season. To finish 5th in the standings out of 13 teams in the C division is insane. Honestly, I will never forget this season and their finish. Those 9 girls were never short on effort. Don't be sad that it ended, be happy that it happened. The most improved and Servium awards went to 8th graders. Let's have a round of applause for our varsity Y team. Now on to JV1, coached by Andrew Ellis and assisted by Dwayne Hall. The team had a 4-3 record and scored a cumulative 127 points during our 7-game season, 18 points a game average. Every JV1 player on the team scored a basket during a game this season. Tess Stills, Samantha Hall, Harper Johns, and Kylie Pavian were second-year JV1 players. Grace Mahoney was the top scorer with more than half her points, 73. Abby Seltzer was inspired by the season to play in an AAU league this spring and summer. Thanks for all your support this season. Most improved, Harper Johns, and Servium Award, Molly Silvan. Let's have a round of applause for our JV1 team. And next, JV2 team, coached by Ann Phillips and Joe Belinsky. We are so proud of our JV2 team this year. Despite only having 1 or 2 subs each game, this group battled and never gave up. We were 4-3 on the season and ended on a 3-game win streak. 2 of the 3 games we lost were by 4 points or less. Every single player improved as the season went, and we leaned on the leadership of Ellie and Delaney, who were second-year players on the JV2 team. This group worked hard, had fun, and support each other, and they were a lot of fun to coach. Thank you for a great season, and a big thank you to our families for their support and their help with the scorebook clock and live streaming. Servium Award, Delaney Sullivan. Most Improved, Kalia Ponto. Let's have a round of applause for our JV2 team. And now on to spring sports. Track and field was coached by Eileen Koenig and assisted by Christine DePalma and Chuck Eagerville. The smaller meets provided some of the team with opportunities to try new things. We had several first-time competitors in field events like high jump and shot put. At the 3rd and 4th grade champs meet, we had 4 team members complete the Ironman Challenge, where they competed all the events. The sudden heat on the championship day was a challenge, but the team met that challenge head on. We had 10 individual Division II champions and placed second overall by a margin of 4 points. For awards, Most Improved, Julia Lundgren, Servium, Alice McAleenan. Let's have a round of applause for our track and field team. Next up is lacrosse, coached by Megan Cobb and Erin O'Doherty. Each practice, Erin and I continue to be impressed by every player's level of energy, effort, and enthusiasm. There was an evenness from the group to not only improve upon their technical lacrosse skills, but also to create an environment that was filled with fun and laughter. Erin and I were extremely proud of the girls when we played our 1 game of the season. Their hustle, energy, and competitive attitudes were fun to watch in a full field game. We wish the best of luck to our 8th graders who are moving up into the high school and hope to see everyone else return for next season. Thank you, girls. Go Raiders. Most Improved, Tess Stills. Servium, Olivia Filipowski. Let's have a round of applause for our lacrosse team. Next is tennis, coached by Eileen Parsonage. Middle school tennis this year was a lot of fun. We didn't have a season, just practices because of the pandemic. Everyone on the team improved so much. I am so proud of all of you. You all deserve a Most Improved award. Towards the end of our season, we had a scrimmage with the upper school and our team did so well. It was great to get some match play and it really boosted everyone's confidence on the court. Let's have a round of applause for our tennis team. And now on to volleyball. Due to COVID, volleyball ran in the spring this year rather than the fall. Our 4th and 6th grade yellow team was coached by Maria Rapucci and Eric Palmer. It went fast, but it was definitely a season of growth. Our girls fought during every game, cheering each other on for both the aces and less than perfect passes. They encouraged each other as a result of each one of our players learned and finished the season with new skills and a new excitement for UA Volleyball Fall 2021. Thank you for the opportunity to coach these girls. It was fun. Most improved went to a 4th grader, Serviam Sienna Rapucci. Let's have a round of applause for our yellow team. And lastly, our 4th through 6th volleyball red team, coached by Sam Davis and assisted by Jamie Davis. This season was not a typical one, but every player came to practice with a smile on their face and they were ready to learn about the sport. Everyone did an amazing job facing the challenges that came with the season. Playing in a 5th and 6th grade division with only 4th and 6th graders is not something most players can say they experienced, but regardless, each and every player did their absolute best, and that's all us coaches could ask for. Go Ursuline. Most improved, Ava Kras, Serviam Juliana Maceda. Let's have a round of applause for our red team. I'd like to thank the athletes for showing the athletic community what it means to be a Raider. All of our teams this year have shown outstanding sportsmanship. That is a lesson more valuable than winning. Parents and guardians, thank you for your support you have shown all the athletes, their coaches, and to the program. Your patience and flexibility through this challenging year is truly appreciated. I'd like to wish everyone a healthy, safe, and happy summer. Thank you.
I would like to give a big shout out to Mrs. Hanlon. It was not easy this year, especially CYM was often last minute and not knowing what was going to happen. And she was a trooper and tried to make it as seamless for us as possible. So let's give Mrs. Hanlon a round of applause. Okay, we now have our special middle school awards. For these special awards, if your name is called, please come up to the stage to receive your award. The Sister Regina Gagnier Award is an award given to a student who approaches her academics with devotion, perseverance, and dedication. In 6th grade, this award is given to Molly Silvan. In 7th grade, the Sister Regina Gagnier Award is given to Elena Ferreter. The Leadership Award is given to a student who owns her own strengths with humility and respectfully communicates with her classmates to encourage them to rise above expectations while being true to herself and her values. In 6th grade, the Leadership Award is given to Sienna Rapucci. In 7th grade, the Leadership Award is given to Riley Burke. The Serviam Award is given to a student who demonstrates a commitment of service by placing the needs of others before her own without judgment or hesitation. In 6th grade, the Serviam Award is given to Olivia Panuto. In 7th grade, the Serviam Award is given to Caroline Scholl. And our final special award is the St. Angela Kindness Award, which is given to a student who embodies the spirit of St. Angela through kindness in their daily encounters within the Ursuline community and beyond. In 6th grade, the St. Angela Kindness Award is given to Ella Persolia. In 7th grade, the St. Angela Kindness Award is given to Claire Gordon. As we end this school year, let's give a round of applause for all of your hard work and dedication during this oh so different 2020-2021 school year. Now we'll take the time to reflect on some of the moments that helped to make this a memorable year. Before we get to the memory videos, I asked the 6th and 7th grade to tell me what their favorite memory was from this year. So I got a few responses. Field Day or Spirit Day, which was a new thing for us this year, so that was awesome to be able to do in May. Catholic Schools Week, the Spirit Dress Days, sports teams, Secret Snowflake around Christmas time, and a few of the Mandarin students highlighted the Chinese New Year celebration that they had in class. There was endless. I was glad we were able to take our middle school trip day. We didn't get to talk to a 6th grade, but maybe at some point over the next 2 years we'll get there. In 7th grade, I know we weren't able to get to Takwa or Philly, but we'll have something special in store for you next year. There was lots to celebrate this year. And we had Addie Grace for 6th grade and Lucy for 7th grade made memory videos. So we're now going to watch the 6th grade memory video. All right, round of applause, 6th grade. Thank you again to Addie and Grace. All right, now on to 7th grade. The volume should be good for this one. There is something up with the song. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, before we move on and put this year behind us, make sure to stop and savor the moment. Celebrate your achievements, celebrate your resilience and grit, celebrate your role in helping to keep us in person all year. Thank the faculty, staff, family members, and friends who supported you along the way, and be proud of your part in making the Ursuline community the best it can be. I speak for the entire middle school faculty team when I say we are so proud of all that you've accomplished this year. We are so proud of how it was very different to start the year and continue the year. We're just so very proud of all that you've accomplished. If the last 15 months have taught us anything, it is that this community has the strength and determination to get through anything together. A big thank you again to our amazing families. Your continued support, especially during these last 15 months, has meant a lot to all of us. We hope you have an awesome summer, and we can't wait for next year. To close our ceremony, Mrs. Walton and Alice, JoJo, and Allie are going to lead us in singing NCMA. NCMA is Italian for together. The spirit of togetherness is always present at Ursuline, and especially during these last 15 months, we've shown the power of our togetherness and what we are able to accomplish when we do things together. The lyrics will be up on the screen, so please everyone join in singing NCMA.
6th and 7th grade, please stand up and sing with those of us.
Seize the day, I lend a hand, I shine my light wherever I can. Just one flame casts out the darkness, I am one. When the sun lays down its head, the side of the world is night instead, and the moon becomes a beacon with the stars. All together the galaxy is moving time for you and me. We work as one and we become light together. NCMA, NCMA, together. We're moving the world, we're making it stay what it will be forever. My voice is one, loving and strong, but with you I become a song. NCMA, NCMA, together. Peace begins inside of me, and in my home, and on my street, and in my community, and in yours. Then peace can move across the land, across the oceans, yes it can, with the waves are hand in hand. NCMA, we are a joyful chorus, we are a mighty team, step by step, day by day, we're changing time. This is not a dream anymore. This is peace at our front door. Now with you and me. NCMA, 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 together. We're moving the world. We're making this day what it will be forever. My voice is one, loving and strong, but with you I become a song. NCMA, NCMA, together. I move alone, one step, one chance, but with you I become a dance. NCMA, NCMA, together.
grade. This concludes our 6th and 7th grade end of year ceremony and prayer service. Again, enjoy your summers. I would now like our 7th graders. You have a red folder to get from Mrs. Webb and Senora Galindo, and then you are officially on your summer break. So head out, 7th grade. Woo! And 8th grade, I have your folders, so come see me before you head out. Again, have a wonderful summer, families. Thank you so much.